Welcome to 210 Airsoft. I'm Roy and this is Martin, and this is episode 2 of our review series.
So today we're going to be reviewing my gun. It is a King Arms FN P90 Tactical. It is fully licensed by FN, which is always a bonus. This is the Pro Line version, so I paid £230 for it from Action Hobbies. I don't know what that is in dollars, sorry for all you American viewers. It is a nice gun. It comes in a really flashy box. It's got all the King Arms colours on it. King Arms there. It comes with all these like stats and statistics there. Big picture of the gun, as you can see. And on the back, just King Arms, advertisement company. Like they like to do that. Yeah, so in the box you don't get a battery and charger, unfortunately, with this model. But you do get the gun itself and a high cap fringe around magazine. I recommend you don't use these. They're awful. To be honest, they really don't work. Feeding up issues on them all the time. To be honest, I recommend that you get some mid caps. These, I've got 5 of these. They're really good. Feed every shot, and yeah. So to Rory for the external reviews and first impressions.
Also, we'd just like to say sorry for having to wear sunglasses, but because it's so dark in this room, we have to put the light on the camera and it blinds us. But back to the gun. This is Pro Line, as Martin said. It's got a full metal RAS. The whole body is polymer, but that's natural to the real thing. The mags, high quality, they're good, strong ABS. The iron sights on it suck, so we recommend getting an aftermarket sight. Swiss Arms make good mini red dot sights, or any sights pretty much. So get a mini red dot. We don't recommend ACOG because that'll just look wrong.
And they're too high off the cheek rest, so you'd feel uncomfortable. You wouldn't like it.
Yeah. It has moving bolt handle, but seeing as the shell ejector's down here and the gearbox back here would make no sense to make it functioning. Flash hider, fully threaded, so you can put suppressor, tracer unit, basically anything you want on the front. It's got side rails, as I said, so you can put a camera, light,
That's
laser.
the one difference from the tactical version and the standard version. It does have the rails included.
Trigger feels nice and grippy in your hands. It's got a good weight to it, which is surprising. Fire selector is nice and ergonomic, so you can just literally move one finger off the trigger and switch it as quick as possible. Yeah, it's comfy as heck. The grips are nice, and it feels, you don't even have to pull it tight for it to feel comfortable. The rubber butt pad is really nice against your shoulder here. The only problem I can see about this gun is having the gearbox here, and because of its bullpup design, it sounds like you're next to a beehive. But yeah, back to Martin.
It's really loud when you're firing it. Basically, this gun has a version 6 gearbox in it. It's got, I think it's a short type motor. I'm not entirely sure about that. Please correct me in the comments. This gun is really easy to access, and if you're a tech, then you can basically do what you want with this gun. Right, little button just here. Simply press that in, and pull the receiver, and the entire front end just slots off. It's simple. You're not going to break your gun doing it. It's fine. On the receiver, you've got your hop unit and your barrel, and you can just simply push in, twist, and your whole barrel will just slot out like so. It's a brass barrel. It's not bad. It's not a tight bore. It's also your hop unit there, so you can adjust that like that if you want. But also to adjust your hop, there's a little lever here. You pull that down, you can adjust it through there. Yeah, so that's how you'd upgrade this, and you can upgrade your trigger assembly there if there's anything you can do to that. I'm not sure. Access back of gearbox and motor and all of that stuff. Simply pressing this button here, push down on the butt pad, flips off like that. It's not going to come off and play because that's a clip. That's where your battery is housed. This is a 8.4 volt, 1,600 milliamp battery. It fits fine, nunchuck. It fits fine in there.
You can also run these, the non-nunchucks. They're much neater and tidy, but we prefer nunchucks because nunchucks.
Why not? In there, you can also see there's this bit here. Simply just unscrew that, take your spring guide out, and you've got your you can quick change spring. The gun does come with a 370 FPS spring. So I'd recommend you get an SP90 spring, which brings your FPS down to around 340 to 345. It's quite good, very consistent. Here's Rory for the firing review and how it shoots.
You got semi, but on Martin's, because the gearbox pretty much smashed and he's got a new matrix piston head in there. They said they fixed the semi, but it makes pretty much a burst. That was actually full auto, and it was on semi. Now it's on full auto, and it's also on full auto. So it's dodgy because Martin makes it dodgy.
Sorry about that, guys.
But
it's a good gun.
We've seen other people have this gun and it fires fine, fires brilliantly. And when it first came up with the box, it's just Martin. Like, again, you don't want to ruin if you fire it full auto for lengthy periods of time, it can burn out the gearbox, and we have to suggest that to you.
I recommend you only fire up to about 6 to 7 shots maximum on a burst. No over that, or you can strip gears and ruin your gun, basically.
We do agree that more BBs downrange makes more fun, but more BBs downrange makes you buy a new gun.
Basically.
And seeing as this is over £200, you're not going to want to buy another one so soon. But yeah, this is the FMP90 and